Alright, dudes and fembots, here is part 3 of the Vintage Catalogues videos I'm doing. The long-awaited one that I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Humor me. But here it is. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Transformers Catalogues. This is the oldest one I have, certainly not the first Transformers catalog, but all the other ones I have are post-movie era, so this is the oldest one that I have in my possession, so we'll get this unfolded here, and let's take a look at the Autobot side first, because they're the good guys. So let's get a closer look here. Alright, let's start over here at the beginning. We've got Perceptor, the Autobot scientist, of course, and a resident Autobot nerd. And the deluxe vehicles here that we never saw in the cartoon or comics until fairly recently. Roadbuster and Whirl, what do they call them? Deluxe vehicles. Yeah, interesting thing, these were another license that Hasbro bought to sell in North America. So we hear a lot about the Diaclone line, but they also bought some other stuff. So these were the, or licensed I should say. These were from Takatoku Toys and recolored, I think. This is kind of funny actually. I looked this up just to make sure I got the name right of who it was, and TFWiki, which is a great resource, had this funny note about a misprint with Roadbuster's name, a Roadbaster. I thought that was pretty funny. And then down here we've got Dinobots, awesome. Omega Supreme, Blaster, and I have a Blaster now actually, the reissue. It's back there on my new Megatron. Not showing any cassettes with Blaster. I wonder if they were out at the time. He must have had cassettes, but they're not pictured there. We've got the Minibots, Optimus Prime, of course, Autobot Jump Starters. These guys are cool. I remember hearing about these guys at school one day. Somebody was telling me that they have Transformers now that could transform by themselves, and I was really skeptical. I mean, that was the dream, but I didn't believe that they could actually produce that. Then I found out it was these guys, which kind of just, they had a pullback motor, and then after they drove along for a little while, this part here unlatches and they spring and jump on their feet, just in case you haven't seen those before. I actually have both of those, so I could review them at some point. But yeah, they're alright. Not bad. They ended up being part of the Wreckers in the comic books. And of course here's the infamous Jetfire / Skyfire. And another, that was notorious for being the Bandai Macross Veritech that was stuck on all kinds of confusing copyrights, so he had to be changed for the TV show in North America, but the toy could only be sold in North America, not anywhere else because of weird licensing stuff. Anyway, that's been discussed elsewhere in detail. Here are the Autobot cars, the backbone of the Autobot army, of course. And then down here we have a checklist. And here are all our Autobots, numbered from 1 to 40, and the Decepticon side here. Speaking of Decepticon side, let's flip it over and take a look. So here's the Decepticon side of the catalog with a lovely big piece of, I was going to say artwork, but this is obviously a scene comprised of Transformers of this era, this year, 1985. Having a cool battle in space there with a bunch of sparks and whatnot going off. This kind of stuff really sold it for me as a kid. I mean, this showed how you would imagine playing with the toys, and you don't see this kind of stuff very much anymore these days. Anyway, let's go on and look at our Decepticons. We've got the Constructicons, and there they are merged into Devastator, and do not cough, sneeze, or blow any bit of wind near Devastator in his combined mode, or he will fall to pieces. Very fragile. Interesting to see the gray cement mixer on Mixmaster there. Like, you know, I guess these are prototypes or something maybe. Here we already had the Deluxe Insecticons out by this time, 1985. Commander Shockwave, of course. I didn't have a Shockwave. I had the Radio Shack knockoff, I guess. Now known as Shockwave. He was, what was it called? Laserman? I don't know. I also had the knockoff of Soundwave. Mine looks just like this, only it says Cassette Man across here at the bottom. And he came with Buzzsaw, who was never shown in the cartoon, at least not that I can remember. No love for Buzzsaw. It's weird, you know, he's just a gold version of Laserbeak, but I just remember, ugh, toss him aside. I want Laserbeak. I need Laserbeak. He was in the cartoon. Triple Changers, Astro Train, and Blitzwing. We're getting new versions of those soon. There's our regular Insecticons. Megatron. Awesome. Finally got myself a Megatron. A reissue. And the Decepticon planes, which we now know as the Seekers. There's the original 3 and the 3 Coneheads. So that's the 1985 catalog. Let's take a look at 1986 now. Alright, it's 1986. And look what's new. Metroplex on the scene. Oh yeah. I had Metroplex. It wasn't really that impressive, really, but pretty fun toy. And let's go across this time. So here, this is movie era now. We've got the Autobot cars. There's Hot Rod and Blur and Cup. We've got Superion here. Skylinks. Weird. There's our deluxe vehicles again. And now we have the Protectobots and Defensor. Brett Gar from the movie. Dinobots again, still kicking around. Blaster, still kicking it. Perceptor, still perceiving. Rodimus Prime. I like Rodimus Prime, you know, I don't think he got enough credit. Optimus left big shoes to fill. Hard act to follow. The new mini-bots. This is when we started to see repaints, and yeah, I was never a fan of the repaints, although, you know, now these characters are beloved. And we've got an Autobot triple changer now. Well, 3 of them. We've got Sandstorm, Broadside, and Springer, of course. And was Broadside ever in the cartoon? I don't remember him. Omega Supreme and Skyfire still there. Jetfire. I never know what to call them. Let's look at the Decepticons. Alright. This catalog is printed in Japan. Alright, here's our 1986 Decepticons. We've got the Predacons now. We have the Combaticons and Bruticus. We've got Tripticon, the Decepticon City. Turns into a dinosaur. That's pretty impressive. There's our cassettes. And we still have some of the Seekers being featured here, alongside Cyclonus and Scourge from the movie. And there's still the gray mixer on Mixmaster. I'm pretty sure he didn't come with a gray mixture, though. I remember mine being green, I think. Well, let's take a look. The one I got now is purple. Okay, mine's purple, but that's a reissue, so I don't know. I think it was green. Anyway, triple changers in the same spot. Here we've got Octane, a new one added to the Decepticon forces. I didn't mention before that Astro Train also came in white, which is more accurate for a shuttle, but not cartoon accurate. This is the version. This is how it looked in the cartoon. I don't know if we got a gray version of Astro Train in North America, though. I think that was a Japanese thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, though. So there is Galvatron. Obviously, they were in the movie times here. There's Gnaw, the one named Sharkticon. Still got my Gnaw. He's pretty cool, except for the round teeth. And there's Soundwave. And the checklist, which I've this time colored in because I was a stupid kid and didn't think that I would value these in the future, like I do now. Like they're the Dead Sea Scrolls or something. I gotta handle these with care. Okay, let's go to the... Oh, I forgot the Battle Chargers. I guess this is the Decepticon equivalents of the Jump Starters, now that I think of it. Run Amok and Runabout. I don't know why they spelled Run Amok that way. It should be Run Amok, A-M-O-K. But, I don't know, maybe that's easier to trademark. These are pretty half-assed, too. Look at that. You gotta... Even as a kid, I thought that's pretty disappointing. I mean, they sort of transform themselves. I guess that's the gimmick, but they barely qualify as having limbs. So, let's move on. It is the year 2000X. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, we're definitely into the post-movie era here. On the Autobot side, we see we've already got Fortress Maximus. So now we know we're in the time of the Headmasters and Target Masters and Master Masters. and Masters. So there is the main Autobot troops. Pretty cool. I always wish I got Highbrow. I never had him. I have Chrome Dome, but I wanted Highbrow. I'm glad we're getting a new version of him. Skylinks, still around. And now we have a new combiner team, the Technobots, forming Computron with their garish color scheme that I find hideously appealing. As a kid, I didn't really care for it, but I always wanted to get Afterburner. I didn't have any of them, but yeah, the color scheme is fine now. I mean, that's pretty bold. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore now. Everything's black and gray. Blech. There's Metroplex again, Superion. These guys are still kicking around. Oh, now we've got Target Masters and Target Master versions of our friends Hot Rod and Cup and Blur. Not sure why they're still making Hot Rod at this time, since he was Rodimus Prime by then, and I think he kind of stayed that way. Oh no, wait, he did give the Matrix back and become Hot Rod again for a while. Throttlebots. Those are like the Battle Chargers, only small. Yeah, I don't think they were too popular. There's our friend Retgar, Hot Rod. There's Blaster's little buddies, his minions. Double Spy. This one confused me. You know, I recently, when they started doing convention exclusives of Punch, Counterpunch, and I was not sure who that character was, because I always called this guy Double Spy. And I only saw him on the commercial. I don't remember him in the cartoon or the comics, but yeah, apparently his name is Punch Counterpunch, as we can see there. But I don't know whose side he is. I guess he's an Autobot. I always just call him Double Spy. I think that's what they called him on the commercial. But his name is Punch. Or when he's a Decepticon, I guess he's Counterpunch. I don't really understand. One or the other. Whatever. Autobot clones. These guys kind of suck too, right? They're just... That's a neat idea, I guess. The robots are identical, but they turn into different vehicles, so I guess they're showing off their engineering skills there, but I don't think they didn't do much with these guys in the fiction. And there's our Ultra Magnus, very nice. I don't remember these guys being used very much either, the Autobot Monster Bots. Oh, I'm making a shadow here. Repugnus, Grotesque, and Double Cross. I don't think these guys got a lot of love in the comics or anything. They sure weren't in the cartoon. Didn't this guy shoot sparks? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. So yeah, these guys ended up being a little bit obscure. Let's take a look at our Decepticons. There's the checklist again that I've colored in again like an idiot. And oh, now we got the six shot. Too much work for me, man. I was not into the six shot. Decepticon. Oh, these guys are cool. And yeah, same thing. Now we've got some Target Master on the Decepticon side. So same idea. We've got a few new characters and some existing ones that are now Target Masters. They did cover those in the comic books, I know that much. I always wanted this guy, Misfire. A weird character though. They just characterized him and his Target Master as being not able to shoot anything. But really cool vehicle design. I was so close to buying that one. And I wish I did, because on the secondary market nowadays, if you have him complete, he's worth, you know, a fair bit. Scorponok, very popular character and toy. I wonder if we'll get a new one of him now that we're getting a new Fortress Maximus. That'd be cool. These guys are neat. Headmaster Horrorcons. These are kind of triple changers too. Well, they are triple changers. And Headmasters. Pretty impressive. These guys are great. I love these mini cassettes, these Decepticon ones. I always wanted to get a Rat Bat and Slugfest. Man, I could never find Slugfest. I got one now, but yeah, these guys are hard to come by, at least where I lived. Duocons. Oh yeah, that's right. These are confusing, because you got two guys, you combine them into one, so who is the entity? Who is the consciousness? I don't know. Predacons, sorry, just skipping over there. Stunticons. Still doing our movie characters here. Oh, and here's our Decepticon clones that turn into critters. Pounce and Wingspan. There's our Headmasters. Mindwipe, very cool. These guys are all pretty cool. We're getting new versions of these guys, which is great. And the Combaticons, and another combiner for the Decepticon forces. We've got the Terracons forming Abominus. Very cool. There's another quick look at the checklist. Collect them all, indeed, yes. I guess you can see it's a Canadian catalog. Everything was from Longueuil, Quebec. was Hasbro's office in Canada. I guess it's just across the lake from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. That's probably why. Okay, we got one more to look at. Okay, this is the last catalog I have. This is the last catalog I have, the most recent one. I was pretty much out of collecting Transformers by this time. I probably got this with Power Master Optimus Prime, because I did get him just because he had a pretty cool cab transformation. This is like the G1 version, I mean the original Optimus Prime, and he transformed into a pretty cool robot. I didn't like this all geared up version with the trailer on him. I didn't go for that at all. Didn't like the trailer in any mode. I just liked the main small Prime and the way he transformed. He was cool in both modes. The rest I could do without the trailer altogether. But he was cool, Power Master was cool, and hey, I got this catalog. So let's look at the rest. There's Fort Max, of course. There's our Autobot Headmasters again. And there are Target Masters. I think, are these new? I don't think there's anything new there. There's Computron, Technobots again. There is, oh, here's something new. Target Master Autobots. Right, Scoop. We got a Generations version of Scoop recently. Quick Mix and Landfill. I don't remember these characters from back then. Headmaster Autobots. Wow, these guys really became popular. At least in the comic books and the IDW universe. I had no idea about these at the time. I would have loved to have had them. I'd love to have them now, but didn't know about these guys back in the day. It was mostly about the Pretenders back then. Ugh, not a good time for Transformers, in my opinion. I did not care for the Pretenders at all. Didn't get it. Just these. I think they were trying to get in on sort of the action figure market, but I mean these weird human beastie shells didn't make sense to me, and having a small robot inside that couldn't do much of a transformation did not do much to endear me to the concept. But there they are, there they were. We got even Pretender vehicles, or at least one. Gunrunner. Oh, this is pretty cool. These combining cassettes. Man, awesome. Never had any of those. Power Master Autobots. Oh, I didn't even know about these guys either. They're kind of cool. Kind of cool. And Sparkabots. That's kind of neat. There's our Autobot clones again. Here's our Monster Bots again. Oh, that's why it's confusing with the Sparkabots. I could have sworn this guy spit fire. You know who I'm thinking of? Yeah, I'm thinking of some other character. Maybe he's in the catalog somewhere. Pretender Beasts. Very obscure. There's our Punch Counterpunch guy again. Triggerbots. That's kind of neat. Those guys are cool. And the Six Changer Autobots have a Six Changer now, which is Quick Switch. Yeah, you can get a third-party version of him now. Is it Make Toys? Has one of those? Okay, I kind of went all over the place. So there's a zoomed out view of our Autobot forces. Let's take a look at our Decepticons. This is a pretty nice catalog. Right. Let's see. Alright, there's our Decepticon Target Masters. Oh, that's where Needle Nose and Spinister come from. And Quake. They are Target Masters. Yeah, okay. Sometimes they bring these characters back for convention exclusives and things like that, or third party, and I don't really remember the character. I have to go back and look them up. Because, as I said, I was kind of out of collecting at this point. Let's see. Large Target Master Decepticons. Yep, pretty cool. There's Scorponok. What do we got here? Oh, Power Master. Right. Dreadwing comes from the combination of Dreadwind and Darkwing. And Power Master. Cool. Okay, there's our Pretender vehicle for the Decepticons and Pretender Beasts. Carnivak and Snarler. There's our Decepticon Pretenders, who have gone on to different incarnations nowadays. Headmaster Decepticons. These guys are pretty cool. Horrible. I saw that Titan's Return has a horrible coming out as just the head. I mean, just the headmaster with a little vehicle thing. It's not a full, it doesn't have a full figure, at least not yet. So maybe they're just testing it out to see how we respond. Here are the Seacons with Piranacon. Yeah, this is a small combiner. Don't think it did very well. It doesn't seem to be a very popular set. They did a reissue a while ago, and it ended up on clearance, I think, in most places. There's our Terracons. There's Six Shot again. There's the Headmaster Decepticons, and there are our Triggercons. These guys, Windsweeper, yeah, he was used. These guys were used in the last BotCon set, I think. I mean, for this year, for 2016. Firecons, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the Sparkabots. This guy here, he reminded me. I thought he was an Autobot. That's why. I'm not crazy. I'm just not normal. Decepticon mini cassettes, pretty cool. These guys combine. Can't go wrong with the mini cassettes. Horicons. Oh, what have we here? Power Master Mercenary. So he's not really a Decepticon, huh? Double Dealer. Spoiler alert, this guy betrayed Hot Rod in one of the comics. Spoiler alert, you can get this guy on Sir Toys. Well, not anymore. I wish I'd bought him. That's kind of neat. Turns into a, let's see, intercontinental ballistic missile launcher platform. Or a bird. I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so that's my last catalog. I don't know what year this is from. It doesn't say. It just says it's made in Japan. This is probably, I'm going to say this is probably 88, 89. So that's all for catalogs. Let's take a look at some other crap. Alright, now we got some special mail-away junk. So let's start with this one here. Offers Speciales Transformers. Don't worry, there's an English side to this. Transformers Premium Offers. Oh my gosh, this is special. Premium. There. Solo. Solo? That don't look like no Han Solo to me. Invento. Trajecto Rapido. No. Okay. Let's get some English happening here. Transformers. Thundercracker. Look at this. You can mail away for Thundercracker. Why didn't I mail away for Thundercracker? $11 and 2 robot points. You could mail away for all these guys. Okay, here, I'll let you read the text in case you want to pause there. Sunstreaker. Endurance. $9.50. Wheeljack. Sleek and fast. Ratchet. Mirage. Trader. Cosmos. Don't let his tame appearance fool you. He's a high-tech war machine. Warpath. Bam! Zowie! Don't let his small size fool you. I won't let him. Cliff Jumper. Wait a minute. That's an orange face. That's Hubcap. This is Hubcap. Cliff Jumper. Nice. Actually, my Cliff Jumper is yellow. But I'm pretty sure this is Hubcap. Anyway, you can send away for these guys. Look at that. Oh, I wish they cost that much now. You'll need to expand your arsenal. Oh, well. I think my arsenal is big enough, thank you very much, but I appreciate the compliment, Hasbro Direct. Longueuil, Quebec. Quebec. Just clip here. I'm glad I didn't coop here, EC. Okay, let's put that away. Good news, everyone. I was able to successfully fold this back up after some effort. What do we look at next here? Let's check out this. Rodimus Prime remembers the Transformers' greatest battles on Earth. I remember the time that we had to mail away for reinforcements. It was a dark time. Cost me all my Autobot points and my parents' money. The quest for Autobot City. See inside for details. Let's do that. Let's see inside for details. Remember, every time you buy a Transformer product to clip and save your robot points and take advantage of the great offers like the ones inside this booklet. Remember to do that, because I forgot. Alright, let's open this puppy up. Let's see what we got here. I think this is going to be the same deal, but with a story. Alright, here we go. Looks like we got a convoy. Okay, I'll read this to you, because this is good stuff. Rodimus Prime stood up from his chair at the Data Battle Center and spoke. I remember one legendary Transformers battle as being the most crucial. It was digital doom on the highway to destruction. Before Autobot City was built, the Autobots had formed a convoy to find the ideal location in which to place their headquarters. On the way to find these coordinates, they were attacked by a Decepticon ambush. Thusly, a Decepticon ambush pictured here in all its grisly detail. Witness the fury of the road warriors from Cybertron. Witness it! Witness it. Hey look, there's Rodimus alongside Optimus Prime. And the atrocity that was G1 Ratchet. I forgot to read this here. What appeared to be an innocent convoy was converted into a shower of drone rockets, killer particle beams, eardrum-crushing sonic booms, and exploding incendiary devices that lit up the desert sky with death and destruction. Oh my god. It's horrible. What happened? The Autobots fought heroically under Optimus Prime's command against Megatron, the death-dealing menacing machine gun, and Thundercracker, the energy-zapping fighter plane. There he is, zapping energy right now. Pew pew pew. And Megatron. Look at that battle. Holy shit. Some serious business surgery. Okay, so what happened? So, I think this is the same. Is this the same description? We've got Wheeljack, powerful, fast, sleek, deadly. Sunstreaker is an endurance. Yep, okay, same deal here. Mirage, Warpath, Cosmos, and there's Cliffjumper. Cliffjumper, again with his orange face. Your hubcap, stop trying to fool us. Oh, and a melee form. Once again, we need to expand our arsenal. Haven't you done it yet? Do it! Send us your money! Or if you're a bad guy, you're one of those kids. Attention, Transformers fans. That's you. That's us. Join STARS, the Autobot Rescue Squad, and help rid the world of the evil Decepticons. Why would we want to do that? I guess so we can make more. Reflector. Hey, Reflector was only available by mail away, as I recall. Look at that. Kids, that's a flash. A bulb. It would make a light before you take the picture, and this may be a professional one, but it used to be you could only use them like once. You get a flash cube, and it would have 4 bulbs, one on each side, and then once you use the flash, it was gone. It burned out. You could use it 4 times, you had to throw it out. Those were the bad old days. STARS, the Autobot Rescue Squad. Look at it, you could get this high quality piece of cardboard for only $10.50, and no robot points necessary. I should have become a STARS member. Let's become STARS members. Let's mail away. We need a sturdy full-color graphic board Transformers control center. You get an iron-on patch and a full-color poster. And a membership card that changes from Autobot to Decepticon for you filthy traitors. And the Autobot tech spec manual. This is a really good value, guys. I think you should get on it. Oh, look, you can also send away for Optimus Prime and Megatron. Oh my god, I could have got Megatron? Why didn't I mail away for Megatron? $21.50 though, that's kind of expensive. Although I did have Optimus Prime, I didn't mail away for him, but I got him for my 6th birthday with Storm Shadow. Man, that was the best birthday ever. Man, imagine, oh boy, if I could buy Megatron for $22 now. Canadian dollars, by the way. But, you know, this is the 80s. So, Rodimus, I can see why you remembered that greatest battle, because you were there with Optimus Prime helping you. So, let's see. Did you survive the battle? I guess so. I don't know if all these guys survived. Did they survive the movie? I don't think they appeared in the movie. Rodimus Prime remembers the Transformers' greatest battle on Earth. There should be an apostrophe there. I remember that battle. I had to spend $25 and all my robot points to win it. We lost a lot of good Autobot points that day. Okay, last one. What do we got here? Have the Decepticons defeated us once and for all? Yes. Yes, they have. Sorry, kid. Wait, no. pick up that analog phone. And get your pencil and ruler ready, because we are going to fight these fucking Decepticons. Let's look inside for special offers. Oh my. Wait, what's in the back? Oh, this is sort of a fold-out. Oh, there's our high-quality cardboard base. Our only hope of holding off the Decepticons rests with the stars. That's you. Secret Transformers Autobot Rescue Squad. Join forces with the elite group of Earth allies who have pledged to safeguard the Autobots against the malevolent Decepticons. And it only costs $6.50. Help fight back the forces of evil, whenever and wherever they appear. Send us your money. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's centerfold here, Thundercracker. That's a lot of... It's probably more Thundercracker than you thought you were going to see today. Look at his sleek ventral fuselage. Right. Okay, so there's his undercarriage. Let's read this. First the TV screen went dark, then the lights began to flicker, and then it was black. Johnny, get the flashlight! Johnny! Johnny! Where are you? Johnny! Johnny ran to the rooftop. That's the first thing I would do. He spun the telescope across the horizon. There, past the darkened houses, he saw the blinding white glow rising into the sky. He sat transfixed as the light entered the blue-black plane that hovered malevolently in the distance. It was Thundercracker, one of the most hideous weapons in the Decepticon arsenal. Hideous? Oh, what do you think of that, Thundercracker? Thundercracker dropped a few feet more, clearly seeking a nearby field upon which to alight. Johnny shuddered to think of the evil creature that would emerge as its wings drew back and it rose on its wheels, revealing a face lit by glowing yellow eyes and arms poised to strike. Wow. Johnny ran to the... I thought Thundercracker had red eyes. No, that's the cartoon. Johnny ran to the control panel of his Star's cardboard control center. He must alert his fellow secret Transformers Autobot Rescue Squad allies. The Decepticons were robbing the Autobots of the power that was their lifeblood. Their lifeblood. Jesus, guys, we gotta stop these Decepticons. They are going to kill everybody. Wow. So here's the ones we can mail away for. You can notice there are 3 new ones here. These, what are these? What are they? These are the Omnibots. Only available by mail order. How do I know that? Because I ordered one. I have one right here, in fact. I think this is downshift or camshaft. He's a Toyota Supra. I'll probably do a video on him at some point in the future. Alright, same deal here. We got Sunstreaker. Oh wait, no, it's not talking about his endurance this time. A flash of yellow whizzed down the highway. Sunstreaker, Johnny cried. Okay, downshift and camshaft follow closely behind, the light catching their gleaming white and silver bodies. Oh my gosh. Sexy. Who the hell are you? Johnny cried. Wheeljack flexed enormous, powerful shoulders, brandishing the red and white shield emblazoned on his chest, and hurtled through the night. Oh, he sure did. Mirage. A souped-up blue and white racing car careened crazily behind. Careened crazily behind, suddenly bursting into trim Mirage. Wow, that's pretty sexy. But hey, sex sells, right? Now Overdrive sped to the front of the pack, flashing a triad of deadly cone blasters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is a triad of cone blasters. Special offer! Order... Holy crap. $12.50. Together for only $12.50? What? Oh my god, these guys are only $5. Heh. I guess that's why I was able to get one. I was able to talk my dear old Nan into ordering this for me. Thanks, Nan. Use this interplanetary transmission... This right here, guys. Interplanetary transmission report. Use this to thwart Thundercracker's evil aims. Thundercracker has evil aims? I didn't know that. Oh, this one has to go to Hollywood. Yeah, I guess I did send one of these. I remember I had a different mail-away form. It just had these 3 Omnibots on it, and I sent away to get that guy. I'll talk more about that in another video. But wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Get Thundercracker for... Oh, so these would be US dollars then. Probably. Yeah, we're talking real money here now. Special offer. The Ultimate Doom video cassette. Oh, hey, you could get a VHS cassette with like 1 episode on it. for yeah, for only 25 bucks, 3 points, or maybe there's more. I don't know. So yeah, so send in your money and save Johnny, because if you don't send like $10, you gotta order an Autobot, man, and send some points. Otherwise, little Johnny's gonna die, and we don't want that. Okay, so don't let him bite. Oh, here we go. The Ultimate Doom is 67 minutes long. So okay, so that's like 3 episodes. Oh no, I saw Dinobots as just the 1 episode. 30 minutes long. There's gotta be some commercials or some shit on there. Ooh, art by Mark Watts. Yeah. So, well, I hope Johnny made it. I hope he survived. I mean, I bought camshaft, or downshift. So, downshift. I think I bought downshift there. You know, he looks pretty upset. I hope he pressed the right button on his cardboard command center there. I don't think he knows how to hold the phone. He seems to be holding it up to his reflection. That boy looks like me. I better call the Ghostbusters. Down. Put the phone down, Johnny. Yeah. Okay, so there's my catalogs. Well, that brings us to the end of my catalog review. I hope you had fun with that. I did. These are fun little things. I'm glad I hung on to them. It's kind of a fun little trip down memory lane. You get to look at these old Transformers, see what they used to cost. I think they're quite charming. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you missed them, there are 2 other parts to this video. I did some other catalog reviews, and I've got one more coming up. The last one's going to be G.I. Joe. So if you're interested in that, come back and watch that. I'll get that posted up eventually. And until then, thanks for watching.